And away we go. It's really not, and like it doesn't mix with the music. Anyways, guys, hey. Let's see how much of the next 56 to 58 minutes I can fill with sounds and not words.
56.
Come along for the ride, dorks. If you had to pick, what's the most nostalgic flavor? The most nostalgic flavor. The one where you taste it, you're back wherever you were.
Bacon.
Okay.
And you?
Flintstone Pushup Pop.
Good answer.
Orange creamsicle.
I thought you were going to say Flintstone vitamins.
I'd house like a dozen of those every morning, just like candies.
Follow them with orange juice.
I made
what a horrible combo that was.
I made a Pez dispenser out of a toilet paper roll, and I just slide them down it into my gullet, and I go, I'm a Flintstones kid, a million strong and growing. That wasn't right. Hey guys, welcome to Cold Hands and Warm Hearts. I'm Brandon Birdwell. I'm one half of the Cold Hands and Warm Hearts podcasting duo.
Hi guys, I'm Ashley Engle. I'm the other half. Welcome to episode 91.
91. Now here's the thing. I know why you say bacon. Because it's because from childhood,
Yeah.
Grandma Woods.
Yep, that's the one.
Biffle
Yep.
would have bacon on the fryer every morning.
Every time. And you know what? When I come into your house each day, I'm transported back.
And that's why it can't be the most nostalgic flavor for me, because I'm eating bacon all the time.
All the time.
I'm a bacon boy.
I like bacon. I don't eat
I
it
like
as often
bacon.
as you do.
I love bacon.
I know.
Guys, I love bacon. And here's the thing. I also like a Flintstones Push-Up Pop flavor.
Yeah.
But I just took a sip of this orange vanilla Waterloo,
Yeah.
Poncher's Waterloo.
Yeah.
And it's a melted Flintstones Push-Up Pop. I'm on the trampoline with the sprinkler shooting up from underneath it.
Don't you wish we were?
I'm backyard pro wrestling
Don't you wish we were?
on a trampoline with a sprinkler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the episode?
Don't you wish we were, let's say 10 and 13 again?
Just bouncing on the knee of the universe. Have you ever seen the episode of Community where they find the hidden trampoline in the garden?
No.
And they describe it, they say there's a moment at the apex of every single jump on a trampoline where you're outside of space and time.
I agree with that.
And he calls it the world's whisper.
The world's whisper.
You give me a Flintstone push-up pop in each hand. Double bounce me.
Yeah.
Into the cosmos I go. And then I hear from the house, come at it's bacon time. And then I run in.
The perfect day.
I broke my arm on a trampoline one time.
I was there.
Broke it.
I was there.
I still got back up.
Sure did.
Because what Rocky Balboa says is it doesn't matter how hard you hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's how hard you can get hit and keep getting up and going.
That's exactly
Is what
he
Rocky
says.
Balboa says.
What you been up to?
I've been just drinking Waterloos like it's going out of style. Had a nice day yesterday.
Hydrating.
Totally. The other day, there wasn't any Waterloo in the fridge. I was like, is there any Waterloo in the fridge? I was like, I need to have a Waterloo. And Ben goes, or you could just try drinking some actual water, Dad. And I said,
Burn.
how about you shut your face, you little freeloader? Get a job.
Burn, Ben.
How about you put some money on the water bill and you can comment on my hydration habits. You little goblin.
I love it.
No, I had a nice day yesterday. Went and played golf with a buddy.
Nice.
And I'm tired from it.
Oh.
I'm tired today.
No. Are you sore?
Yeah, I don't want to admit it, but yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Because I'm rehydrating with this Waterloo creamsicle.
Sure.
Deluxe.
Sure. I would like to start out the episode.
Go ahead.
I want to get the jump on you by wishing Crindy a happy birthday.
It's not her birthday yet.
The day the episode airs is.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, that's showbiz.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Crindy.
Can't wait to take you to lunch later.
You're going to hate it.
She's going to love it.
I am going to embarrass you in public so bad. It's going to be the worst.
I'll be there, Mom. I'll do everything in my power to keep him from embarrassing you.
The
It'll be
Ashley
just like
Engle
the last
story.
44
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, thanks. That's good. That's good. And here's the thing. This is why I'm the funny one, because I could see that joke from a mile away. You telegraphed it. You teed it up. No, it was pretty good. It was
That's
good.
pretty good. It's true because it's rooted in truth. All the best jokes are.
It's funny. Ask Jerry Seinfeld. It's funny because it's true.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of being sore and tired from golfing, I want to give everybody an update on Jeff Engle's rib cage.
I can't wait.
Okay, guys, it's been a saga.
Welcome back to Jeff's health updates. Today it's his rib cage. Tomorrow, who knows? Paging Dr. Fieldenstein. Dr. Fieldenstein. Mr. Engle's back. He's done it again. Doink. Doink.
What is this? I like it.
I don't know.
I like it a lot.
He's hurt again.
Jeff's very powerful, and he's only getting more powerful.
He's only getting more powerful.
Okay, he's doing better. Is what I'd like to report.
The threat level is downgraded.
Like to report. He's doing so much better. Listen, several visits to the chiropractor later.
Sure.
A lot of time on a heating pad.
Sure.
Some Dr. Bronner's Arnica salve. Have you ever tried that?
Dr. Bronner makes salves?
Salve.
Didn't know. I know he makes soap. I use his soap.
Yeah, the soap. He makes a salve.
It used to be
It's great.
the best. It's before the invention of cell phones. The reason that I had Dr. Bronner's was not because it was organic.
Okay.
It wasn't because I liked the smell. It was because there was so much to read while you were on the toilet on the bottle.
There's a lot of words.
It's so many words, and it's like this crazy manifesto about the world.
Yeah.
I listened to an interview with the current, or at least at the time, was the current owner of Dr. Bronner's corporation. It was like the ancestor of the original Dr. Bronner's, who been passed down, so on and so forth.
Sure.
And they basically just said, like, yeah, we'd make the soap and that's whatever, but the whole mission for the soap company in the first place was what's written on the bottle.
Wow.
The soap was the vehicle for the message.
Wow.
And I read it while going BM big.
Guys,
I learned a lot about how crafting utopian societies while I was crafting pootopian societies.
Is it about crafting utopian societies?
Sure.
I've never read the whole thing.
Well, you don't go as long as I do.
Okay, guys, they make a great salve. Sponsor us, Dr. Bronner's.
Please, I use your hemp rose.
We use your salve.
Hemp rose. I use your what?
Do you use it? Is it a hand soap that you use or a shower soap?
It's the shower soap, and you can use it on your head.
Everything.
It's a shampoo. You can brush your teeth with it.
Don't,
You shouldn't. I've tried.
but you can.
I tried after I listened to that podcast because they were like, you can.
You can use it on anything.
I was like, I'm one-stop shopping. If I get a salve,
Simplify.
simplify everything in your life. Brush your teeth with soap. Utopian society incoming.
Anyway, Jeff's doing better, guys.
This has been Jeff's health update. His ribs are doing better now. Today it's his rib cage, tomorrow a toe, maybe a fingy. Who knows? But he's doing better.
He is. He really is.
His cholesterol's great. He can run a mile. He can do some push-ups. Look at that pearly white smile. His dentistry's good too. His hair is thick, but he is not. He's got big muscles, bigger than you got. This is Jeff's Health Corner. His ribs are fine.
That went on for such a long time.
I like your husband. I want to talk about his body.
Oh, no. Okay. Guys,
Above average height, acceptable weight. He's doing fine. No, he's doing great. It's Jeff's Health Corner. His ribs are okay.
Stop it. But also, that's
Don't.
really funny. Okay. Guys, I want to give a PSA.
Go ahead.
Because if you're out right now driving and you're jonesing for a coffee, I want to give a shout out.
Okay.
to
This is exciting.
Scooters.
Okay. We're going to have a Scooters conversation.
Let's do it because
Let's do
you know
it.
what they're doing right now? $1 smalls. And their smalls are big. They used to do $1 all sizes.
Okay. So here's the question. $1 smalls. What's anything's?
Coffees.
Okay. They're not doing just that. They're always doing like $1 and change for drip coffee.
That's what I'm saying.
Always. Not
Yes.
just now.
Well,
In the month of September, do you know what they do?
so you know more about scooters than
Yeah, that's why I said we're going to have a Scooters conversation. Don't wander into a Scooters conversation.
I'm new to scooters.
I'm nude at Scooters. So stupid. Please sponsor us, Scooters.
Sponsors.
We can't afford clothes. We're coming to your fine establishment in the Emperor's new clothes. Okay, so
Okay.
anyways.
We talked about scooters being a great coffee option because their coffee's good.
Yeah.
It's way less expensive than the competitors. We're not going to say their names.
Charbucks, because they over roast their beans.
Wow, I did not say that. But go, continue.
I still go there though.
Yeah, same.
Here's the thing about Scooters. In the month of September, or at least this past September, I hope it's an annual thing because you know what they do?
What?
Free drip coffee. Free. And I think they're counting
One
on
a
the
day per person, probably.
I got 12 one day
No, you did not.
in 1 hour.
No.
Just kept circling. I kept doing what they call. Do you know what they say whenever you place your order?
Scoot on around.
Scoot on around. And I go, you know what? I will.
I will.
I will. Don't look down because I'm nude at Scooters. But but it's a drive-through. Nude in my car is acceptable.
No, it is not.
No, that's the law.
Nope.
If you Google nude laws,
I'm not going to Google
Jude
nude
Law's Nude Laws is a website that I go to. And it's where Jude Law, he researches public nudity laws.
in each state.
Welcome back to Jude Law's Nude Laws, a weekly podcast where we really dust it up, where we get down to the nitty gritty. Welcome back to Jude Law's Nude Laws, where we strip away all the pretense. We tell you exactly what's going on in the flesh, bare. Welcome back to Jude Law's Nude Laws. Scoot on around. That coffee's free, but that public nudity ticket's not.
Oh, don't spill it on
Don't
yourself.
spill the beans.
Don't spill the beans.
Don't go all Harry Birdwell and
Spill the beans.
spill the
Okay.
beans. Listen, so Scooters,
Scooters.
free coffee. I think what they're doing is they're counting my face is wet from crying. I'm laughing so hard at Jude Law's Nude Laws because, man, that's
You're on a roll today, B.
I'm feeling
You're on a roll.
It's those 12 Scooters coffees that I just housed. So I think they're counting on people going in groups and like maybe you got one guy who's like a sociopath like I am and just gets black coffee.
I get that, but with a splash of heavy cream.
But then the rest
It's
of
not black.
the coffee's free, but the cream's $12. And here you go. Scoot on around, dummy.
No, but they don't charge you for the cream.
So they're doing free creams?
I
Welcome
mean,
back.
They have for me.
Thanks, Scoutiers. But I like that about them. Cheap coffee.
Yeah.
Good coffee. It
Good
tastes
coffee.
good,
Sure.
Especially for what it is.
Totally.
Also, here's the other thing about Scooters that I really like.
Okay.
So fast.
So fast.
The name's they're not just shining you on with that name, my
name.
babies. Scooters is for realsies.
I also like their cups.
They change them up. What is it about their cups that you like?
I like the feel of the cup.
Yeah, it's hefty.
It's
got
a hefty cup?
there's a heft.
There's a heft. The latest cup I got was covered in smiley faces. And if there's anything we need right now in this world, it's more smiley faces.
It's public,
Am I right?
It's public nudity
Am
and
I
smiley
right?
face. Okay.
Am I right?
Welcome back to We're Getting
Because
Serious Again with Ashley Engle. Brandon's nude at a Scooters, and Ashley's over here trying to unravel what's going wrong with the world.
So much.
And I'll tell you what's going
So
wrong with
much.
the world is I'm required to wear clothes to a coffee shop. What would Ben Franklin say? What would the founding fathers say?
Honestly, Ben Franklin would probably be down to party nude
that
at a
dude
coffee
would
shop.
be sitting in a tub with one of his French gals,
He would.
just having a
Surrounded by
free
a
coffee.
bevy of beauties.
One more round for the ladies and Benjamin Franklin. Scoot on around. Huzzah! That's how Ben Franklin talks in in my mind.
This
I just had to
is
stop.
really...
My video, just someone tried calling me. I had to pause my video, so I'm going to have to do some editing. Anyways.
Wow.
What month is it? September? Free? Por gratis? Coffee's not even been imported into the States yet. Harumph. So, fetch me my waistcoat. It's chilly. So here's the other thing I like about scooters.
A lot of founding fathers.
That's where they went. It's where they went.
I'm crying. Okay,
so
dumb.
Okay. I really hope that I caught all that Ben Franklin jazz on my video because people.
We can only hope.
Hold on.
We can only hope. All right. What else do you like about scooters? And then we'll move on.
So,
oh my gosh.
So it's fat.
Sponsor us, scooters. All this free advertisement. You're losing money. You need it.
Yeah, we scoot all the way to the bank with this sponsorship that's going to happen. It's fast. Mm-hmm. It's right on my way to work.
Yes.
And it's also, it doesn't share the parking lot, but its parking lot backs right up to the on queue. So if I need a gas and a coffee, if I need to fill up a tire, if I need to do anything, I just bing bang and I'm out the door.
Squeegee your windshield.
It's like a NASCAR pit crew over there.
Right. One man pit
One man pit crew. Scoot on around.
Anyway, guys, PSA. Coffee's $1 at Scooters. Only smalls though, but their smalls are substantial and they'll give it to you in a hefty cup. Okay. Anything else been going on with you this week or weekend? Maybe you need a minute.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, Ben's been just
Not
so
well.
sick.
Not well.
Yeah. So been dealing with that.
Listen, guys, not only in Oklahoma have we had a rash of the corvid.
Oh my gosh.
We've had a rash of the flu B, the flu A.
Have you seen that they're calling it the Oklahoma flu?
The Oklahoma
it's a specific
flu.
Thing.
As if we need any other distinctive.
As if we need to be the one that started it all.
Guys, we got a lot going on here.
Here's the thing.
And we don't need our own flu.
Can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
It's tempting as it is.
Okay.
Don't tell me who won last season of Survivor.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't watch that
I'm on
one.
the finale.
Okay.
Of a year ago Survivor.
Yeah.
Because decided to watch it.
Sure. And you're in it.
I'm so in it.
It was all you could do to pause it to record this.
That's actually kind of true.
Okay.
No, I'm finishing it tonight. And oh my gosh.
So excited.
Final tribal tonight.
Let me ask you this. Where's this one being held?
I don't know.
Okay. An island.
It's by the water.
Okay.
It's by the water.
Those are the best ones, the ocean ones.
They never do a
I'll tell you what one was terrible. The African
Africa.
one.
They missed the mark on that
No
one.
water.
And they missed the mark on that one because there's no water. Mm-hmm. And they'll never do a cold one because you got to get all
Because
these.
people would pass away.
They would pass away, and then also we all know what sells in this country: dudes in short shorts, and you're not going to get
Grass
that in the
skirts.
Arctic.
Grass skirts.
Hula boys.
Right. Did they ever do a cold one?
I don't think so. I'm telling you, that's the reason.
It probably is.
It is. I've
Gosh,
spoken to
this
some
is
executives.
this is another thing that's wrong with society, guys.
Nothing gets you more excited
That was really good.
when you hear that big didgeridoo.
Let me ask you this:
Tell me.
Are you back in with Survivor after this?
Kind of am. And
Okay.
here's the thing.
You feel had a hiatus.
It's been a decade.
Yeah.
And we just jumped back in because we found out there was going to be a new season. We were like, I don't know. And we were like having to wait a few days.
Yeah.
So we were like, why don't we just binge last season?
Yeah.
And watch. I'm going to be watching. I'm a time traveler, baby.
Yeah, you are.
There's a flux capacitor over here because I'm going to be watching seasons from 8 years ago.
Guys, don't send him any spoilers.
Let me tell you something. Speaking of time machines, you know who's aging remarkably well?
Jeff Probst.
Jeff Probst.
He is.
He's doing great.
We've had this conversation at length
I've heard
in
that
our family.
extended and prolonged exposure to ultraviolet rays makes you
Is
age
what it is.
better.
Is what it is, guys.
No, but he's great. And I've actually really loved watching him because I skipped that huge chunk in the middle.
Yeah.
And early in the seasons, he was more like professional and kind of like hosty. He's like everyone's buddy now. He's great. I love
He
it.
gets a little sassy.
But now he's just kind of fun. He's just like the fun uncle who gets paid $6 million a season.
Is
That's
what he gets
paid. I Googled it.
What a job.
But I wouldn't watch it
What
without.
a job.
But I wouldn't watch it without them. And they don't want to lose me. They just got me back, guys.
And your audience.
I'm the tide that's turning this ship back to success. What's been going on? I'm your hidden immunity idol. Here's the thing. They also have all these new rules.
Yeah.
There's so many new rules.
Okay.
They have a thing called the shot in the dark that you can play anytime, where it's like a 1 in 6 chance that you're just safe that tribal. They got all these like amulets hidden that aren't idols that turn into idols after a certain week. Wow. It's all this old dog's got to keep up with it. Come on, Probst.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Probst. Here's the thing, though.
I'm glad you're enjoying that. That's fun.
Between that and the Sweetie Baking Show I've been watching, the Great British Baking Show.
Do you love it?
It's so great.
Do you love it? It's what we need.
I hate how much I love it.
It is Xanax.
It's
for the soul.
It's
Xanax is Xanax for the soul, but it is Xanax for the eyes.
It's a Stanley Cup
and
full of rosé lined with a crushed up Xanax.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
It's what we need.
Yes, I'd like the Great British Baking Show, please. And then they just mix you up that cocktail. Mm-hmm. I love it. You know what it is? It's a case study in gracefully taking criticism.
Yeah, they're so kind.
I've never seen a person get upset. Like Paul Hollywood
can be kind of.
He can tell you this biscuit's shite.
Your sponge is dry.
Your sponge is dry. It's a bit overbaked. The flavors are there, but it's overbaked. And then Prue's like, it's a triumph.
Do you love her?
I want to be her best friend.
Same.
I want to bake sweeties with her. Yeah. And that's not a euphemism. That is, I want to be best friends and hang out in the kitchen and bake sweeties with Prue. I researched her the other day too. She's a renowned restaurateur and baker. And young Prue is kind of a dish.
Yeah,
she's kind of a smoke show.
Do not mess with Prue.
I never would. Why would I?
I don't know.
She must be protected at all costs.
Agree.
You know, I would watch like a show, like a Regis and Kelly style show with her and Post Malone, just interviewing people, because you know it would be.
I like that.
It would be such feel good content.
Totally.
Posty and Prue.
Yeah.
Out here. Oh yeah. Come on. We're pitching. We're pitching.
Honestly, though, please don't pitch this to anyone who could actually produce it, because we'll get ousted.
I need to find the most.
Our audience would jump ship.
Here's the next step.
Okay.
Let's find the most coked out TV executive we can, who's just going to green light anything.
Yeah.
And then Posty and Prue. Prime time.
No, we'll get usurped.
Yeah, guess who's getting replaced in the afternoons? Get out of here, Kelly Clarkson. Here come Posty and Prue for your time slot. Drew Barrymore show. Bye.
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 Rachel Ray.
Bye.
Posty and Prue time.
I like it. I like it a lot.
But he can totally like tear him to shreds and be like, "This is the worst thing."
Yeah.
And then they'll just be like, they just take it so well.
Yeah.
And then they try to get better.
And they're so nice to each other. Has there ever been a fight?
I've never seen
amongst
one.
contestants?
I've only seen them support each other. It's wonderful. Meanwhile, in America, if Randy tells you you're a little bit pitchy, you say, "I'll be back. You haven't heard the last of Cinnamon. I can woo. Come on, Mom." And then they storm back out to their Nissan Altima with a donut on it.
Duffel bag over the shoulder.
I'm out. He said, and it's just, you're thinking, it's like, your family's been lying to you, Cinnamon. You ain't it.
You were a little pitchy, Cinnamon.
You made the biggest mistake of your life, Simon. I'm coming back next season. Oh, say can you?
Oh, listen.
God, I love a bad national anthem.
I
I sent you that one the other day.
Oh, bless her heart. Okay, so we have been having a pretty standard week. Jeff's been recouping. He's doing better, guys. Just to circle back to that, but we went to the lake this weekend.
You're real lucky I didn't sing the song again, just right there.
I know.
I blew my pipes out doing Cinnamon just now.
I know. We took one last load of stuff to the lake house.
Nice.
So it's all there. We've still got some more stuff to do, but we're just so excited to host people this summer. Excited to host you and your fam.
Yeah, you're the host with the most.
I know.
Host Malone.
We're gonna be. So we did that.
What are the odds that I can spend a lot of time there, but and you can host me remotely,
but not be
you
there.
cannot be there?
Sure. I would say, I mean, we can do that
I'm
sometimes.
gonna no. What I'm saying is, I don't want to hang out with
No,
you.
I
but I
get it.
want to use the house.
I get it. We can do that some.
Gosh, I can't wait.
We can do that some. I'm going to use the house to bribe you to hang out with me.
I can't wait
How
to.
sad.
That's what you did with this stupid podcast.
It really is.
It sucks.
It is. Okay, so we got some fishing stuff and went fishing, which was fun.
So cool.
Also, we've had a lot of fun exploring Eufaula, which is near the place where we are. But
Yeah.
okay, stop. This time we ate at a restaurant called Captain John's, which is over the lake, like it kind of goes out over the water.
Okay.
And I would call the cuisine here, it's a Creole influence.
Okay, love it. Already here for it.
Hope and I split the Low Country
Bowl.
boil, which I know isn't traditionally Creole, right? I don't know. That's a different thing, but also known as pot dump. But do you know what I kept saying? And this is going to be a compliment to you. What? We call it a pot dump. Every time we do the thing, we dump out the pot and we call it a pot dump.
My nickname in high school.
Anyway, I kept comparing it to yours.
Yeah, I'm great at it.
When we were in Hilton Head this past summer.
Yeah, I make a great one.
All others will pale in comparison.
That's right.
I'm just saying. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I kept saying, you know what this could use? More butter.
Guys, you heard it here first.
More lemon.
My pot dump is the best pot dump.
It is.
That's ever
That's
been
what
dumped.
Asher calls it, and that's why we call it that, guys.
And I'm just wanting you guys to know that I didn't say it.
Okay.
And here's the thing about pastors is they can't lie. And so when a pastor tells you that your pot dump, when
Your
a
low
pastor
country
no,
boil.
when a pastor tells you that your pot dump is a superior pot dump,
It's true.
you know it's the truth.
Do you know what Harrison got at this place?
And that's scripture. What?
Wow, no. Do you know what Harrison got here?
What?
Gator tail.
Yeah.
Gator tail.
It tastes like fried chicken.
It does. Harrison's an adventurous eater. If there's something like that on the menu, he's going to get it.
I mean,
He's going to try it.
that's how Ben is.
And
But except for it's only a grilled cheese sandwich.
except only grilled cheese. Okay, I have been spending the morning doing a little clothes shopping for the children because here's the thing about them. They keep growing.
Cool.
They keep growing.
They'll do that.
And so you look over one day and you're like, those pants are too short. Those shoes are too small.
Or too short.
So let's get some new ones. Yeah. And guys, they're expensive. Here's the thing also about middle schoolers and high schoolers. They're very aware of trends.
Oh, they want to be drippy rizzed.
And do you know what?
No.
And they've always had a corner on the market, I would say. Mm-hmm. We've kind of gone in and out, but Nike. Sponsor us, Nike. Nike is very proud of what they do.
Yes, they are.
They're proud.
You know
Prouder than ever, I would say.
Do you know who's proud of what they do now and it's TikTok's fault and they never should have been proud ever is Champion. Champion is Ross Dress for Less duds.
Sponsor us, Champion. I'll tell you what.
And now it's cool.
Years ago,
stupid.
When I started seeing it come back, I thought, what is this?
What is this?
What is this?
That's a punch me in the face and take my lunch money shirt.
Guys.
Champion of nothing.
Champion
of getting swirlies.
No, not anymore.
Campion de Baño.
But guys, Nike's real proud of it. And here's the thing too, because it's interesting that you mentioned TikTok. Because of the TikTok,
go ahead.
Trends are moving so quickly.
So fast. By the time you get home with your Champion duds, it's back to the store for Fila. And then once you got your Fila, I'm gonna go get a dangly earring like George Michael. Yeah. And then once my dangly earring's not cool anymore, I'm gonna go and did you say Tommy Hilfiger? Is that cool again?
No, I don't know. Probably now.
Here's the thing: if we're investing in futures, like just start investing in brands. Dude, scoop
Nautica?
a bunch of Stussy, cop some Yaga.
Yeah.
Who's ready for this Massimo drip?
Who's ready?
I'll dig it out of storage.
Kangol?
Poggin and Massimos. Kangol. I have a Kangol hat.
I know you did.
It's fuzzy. It was when I went through my phase of wanting to be Samuel L. Jackson.
Didn't work out for you.
No, I'm still going through it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I read an article the other day that said because of TikTok, when we were in lockdown for the COVID, we missed out on 6 to 7 trends. That's how quickly they move.
I wouldn't say
that is how quickly they move.
Missed out on them.
I'm just saying, guys. Before you know it, I mean, listen. A couple of years ago, it was all about the Adidas, and I told you guys that Asher used to pronounce it Adidas, which is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Adidas.
Yeah.
It used to be the Adidas. Now it's the Nike.
Here's my thing.
Guys,
Here's-
I can't keep up.
Here's what
I don't
do.
even know.
This is great news, and I'll tell you why.
What?
I like to stay put, trend-wise.
You do.
I do for the most part. And so typically
It
I'll
works
just
out.
do the same thing. And then eventually it circles back and I'm cool for like a year. And then I'm not cool for like 6. And then I'm cool for 1.
Right.
But now I'm just going to be cool like every 7th day.
Well, thanks to TikTok.
7th day hipster.
You better get a presence on TikTok then.
Because this is the content that everyone wants.
That's what I'm saying.
Have you guys tried the new Waterloo? What about this Chops beef stick? Don't tell me who won last season of Survivor.
You're so current.
Golly.
Oh, cool.
Hey, calm down, ladies. The beef stick boy with his Waterloo and his and he's binging old reality shows that if you didn't see it live, it didn't matter.
And this is middle age.
Check him out, baby. We're playing the game. How many times are my bones gonna crack when I stand up off the couch? If you said 3, that was too low.
Listen, here's what I say
What is
about
it?
trends.
What is it that you say?
I say
Phooey.
Phooey. I say wear what makes you happy. Do you know what does, while we're on trends, you know what doesn't make me happy anymore? Skinny jeans. I have purged my closet of skinny jeans this past week. I was holding on to them because I read something that said, no, they're still okay. Here's the thing about them. They were never comfortable.
No.
And during the COVID, we all found out how uncomfortable they really are.
They're just
And so
Do you know what
I'm
skinny
enjoying
jeans?
the wider legs.
Skinny jeans are a loose-lipped stage mother who tells you need to lose a couple of pounds.
Are they?
Yeah.
They just remind
They
you.
just tell you, come on,
Yeah.
get your life together.
Yeah.
Get with the program.
Yeah.
I don't wear skinny jeans. I don't do it.
Well,
I wear jorts.
you do wear jorts.
And you know what they remind me of? America.
Cool.
Cool, Brandon.
Very cool story, bro. Anyway. But what were some trends like? Okay, let me preface this by saying this. I know we've broached this topic when we were talking about photography in the past. Like if there's a photo of you that you look at that and you think, oh, that's great from like your youth, and you said absolutely not. Let me ask you this.
Depends on the period of my youth.
That's
Accutane, Brandon. that's pre-diabetic, Brandon. That's
Stop it. Okay. Think about the time period in your life, let's say 11 to 17.
okay.
Okay. Is there an instance within those years that you can look back and you can say, I remember wearing this particular outfit and feeling real good about it?
Yes.
Okay. Do tell.
Cargo khaki pants,
Okay, pants.
not shorts.
From
The buckle.
Buckle. Not Abercrombie?
Come on.
Okay. Come on, that was later.
Come on. I did have some crumbs.
Yeah, you did.
But
so many.
I had a bright yellow Abercrombie jacket that I wore all the time.
I know.
No, it was this outfit.
Okay.
And there's a picture of it somewhere.
Sure.
Khaki, light khaki color, like almost a white.
Okay.
Cargo,
Very cool.
low top. I know you're saying it sarcastically, but you see me in the strip.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Khaki, light. The kind that if you're not careful, you could dribble at the urinal and you could just totally tell. There's
Sorry.
no hiding from these khakis.
I'm sorry.
That's a pretty good title. Anyways, guys, khaki, light dribbles, low top, Doc Martens,
Oh, low top Doc Martens.
V-neck, baby blue, sweater,
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember this.
ribbed
This outfit.
sweater,
Ribbed sweater. From the buckle as well.
rings of some sort, necklace of some sort,
Puka. Hemp.
some
Hemp.
chin zits,
Listen, I used to make hemp necklaces.
frosted tips.
Oh, yeah.
And I went to Spanish class in this.
Yeah, you did.
And this was the first time I ever wore the outfit. And the Spanish professor was giving us our Spanish names, which is the dumbest practice ever.
I love it.
I ended up with Alejandro. But she...
Great. Great name.
Because it's so similar to Brandon. But she told me that I looked like Ricky Martin in my outfit. So I wore that outfit every chance I got.
Oh, yeah.
I was living La Vida Loca every Wednesday for the rest of that semester. I was upside
Alejandro
inside.
was living.
Alejandro was Ricky, and he was living La Vida Loca. Just face sloughing off from Accutane. Frosted tips, hydrogen peroxide head, rings on his fingers, purity ring probably.
Yes.
Probably
From James Avery.
Big chunky James Avery.
Yeah.
Leather strap watch. You know? This guy. This is a guy who existed. Here he comes. All because some 47-year-old professora told him he looked like a Latin pop star. Gracias. She'll make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. She'll make you take your clothes off and go get coffee at Scooters.
What?
Nude at Scooters.
I know, I get it. Oh my God. Listen, if that doesn't paint a picture, I don't know what
And
does.
I'll tell you what. The minute I looked in the mirror before I left the house, I wasn't on the fence. I felt like I was rizzed out. But the minute that Senora Devaney told me that I looked like Ricky Martin,
Cloud nine.
I felt better than I've been chasing that high ever since. I've never felt better in my entire life. Everything since then has been worse and worse and worse. High watermark for me. Dude,
It's my favorite.
And the sad thing is, none of this is embellished. That is exactly what I was wearing, and that is exactly what happened. And everything's been downhill ever since.
So good.
So great.
So good.
What about you? Good luck topping
I
it.
can't. I'll share my story, but it will pale. So my 14th birthday. What?
It's a good wordplay if you did the Ashley Engle story.
It pales in comparison.
I will share my story, but it will pale.
Yeah. It'll tank.
Yeah, no, I'm pale. Anyways, next.
Get it? Okay, my 14th birthday, my friend Leah and I had a party. Well, let's see. This was 14. Yeah, this is right. At the teen center.
Oh, I was really hopeful that it was that birthday party you had at the house where you guys did a lip sync show for each other.
That was a couple of years earlier.
Go ahead.
We've shared that story.
Yeah.
We don't need to go back to that. No, I was 14, far more mature. We had a dance at the teen center. We had a place in Stillwater, guys, which was the gym of an old school.
Basically, guys,
You could rent it out.
It was an asbestos chrysalis.
It was.
It was just a cocoon of asbestos roasting us alive and giving us unknown diseases.
But there was a gym floor so you could dance on it.
Welcome back to the probably not going to live past a teen center, because here you are. I remember one time
Yes.
Spencer slid on his belly at a dance at the teen center,
Spencer.
and he got like an 8-inch splinter off the wood floor in his stomach.
It's not funny.
It was the most traumatic thing.
Yes.
Because it was gnarly.
Yes.
Poor guy.
Dangerous.
And what are we doing?
What are we
if
doing?
we can't belly slide at a school dance?
I don't want to be there. I don't want.
How am I supposed to kick this thing off? How am I supposed to set this party off right if I can't belly slide
I don't know.
across mid-court?
I don't know.
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. So 14th
So you were
birthday,
at the asbestos.
bestest
center.
cocoon, and I had on lawman jeans.
Okay.
I had on, and I've talked about this before, but the wash had it's like as if there was a skull can in my
Yeah.
back pocket.
Yeah.
Because that's who I was.
14-year-old girls party like that.
14-year-old Ashley chewed some chow.
Chaw mama. It's like you're like the kids,
Shaw
you're like the
mama.
kids in the carnival scene from Sandlot, just yarfing everywhere.
That's how I made it through junior high, guys. That's how I
God.
got through.
I can't handle this.
So lawman jeans.
Pack me a fatty, and just
Okay. And then I just watched the Seinfeld episode with the puffy poet shirt. This is what I want you to picture.
it's a pirate.
This is what I was wearing.
It's a pirate.
A puffy poet's blouse
It's pirate is what they say.
with the sleeve ruffles
Yeah.
and a tie, a bow.
Oh.
She was a puffy poet's blouse.
So this all girls party that you were having.
There were boys there. I'm not finished. I had on a velvet vest. It was brown over the poet's shirt. I have never felt more
like a founding
beautiful.
father. Oh.
With my Doc Marten boots, brown. Guys, I felt like it was like if Evanescence. I don't know. I was going through a real Cranberries phase.
Sure.
Kind of dark
It's a
with
good
my lawman. I don't know what I was going for, but I felt beautiful.
But the phase was short-lived.
14.
It was short-lived, and you didn't have to let it linger. Listen, guys.
I don't know. Something about that outfit, though, really.
That's my. Is it Dolores?
Cranberries.
Dolores.
She's no longer with us.
I know. What a loss that is. What a unique and very distinct voice she had.
I know. Anyway, guys, trends, they move fast. They move real fast, okay? Last week, Brandon, we talked about some falling stories that I had, and I was just going to circle back to that briefly and see.
Dolores O'Riordan.
Okay.
O'Riordan. Thank you, producer.
Thank you.
Dolores.
Thank you.
Dolores O'Riordan.
Showing up today. I wanted to circle back because we had some people ask if you had any falling stories that you would
People
like to
actually
share.
asked? Who asked?
I don't want to say. I don't want to divulge it. I mean, people talk about our podcast. I don't know if you know this. It's our mom.
Yeah.
She asked.
Hey, has Brandon had any falling stories?
Ask him.
She knows all of them.
Ask him.
I've fallen
on
in-
my birthday.
I've fallen and broken a lot of bones. I'm trying to think of one specific falling. I told the one about how I was crossing the cafeteria, the cafetorium in middle school, and I fell on my Snapple.
Tell that story. It's a good one.
It was not ideal. This isn't a falling story, but when you were telling your falling story, it made me think of this. One time I was going from batting practice at the OSU stadium, Allie P. Reynolds Stadium.
Yeah.
We hopped in the car because we'd do batting practice there, and then we'd go play at the high school field.
Yeah.
And we were going, and I was the young guy on the team. I was trying to be cool and blend in and be hip. And we were going into the convenience store. Used to be Phillips 66, now it's an On-Q. But I'm going in, and I look back at Joe. His name was Joe.
Hi, Joe.
And we were going in to get orange Gatorades because that was cool. And I opened the door to the gas station, and I was looking back at Joe, and I turned and I opened the door square into my face, and it hit me on the part where the glass meets the thing. And I was so concerned with not seeming like the kind of idiot that would open a door square into his face. So I played it off like it was a joke. And then I went and got my orange Gatorade, and I went to check out. And as I was checking out, the look on the face of the convenience store clerk was absolute horror. Yeah. And I was like playing it off, whatever. And I was like, man, that guy was looking at me funny. I got outside and my face started to feel really warm. I looked in the window of a car. My whole face was just covered in blood.
Brandon?
I
don't remember this.
I still have a scar on my head from it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I had to go get stitches immediately.
How old were you?
15, 16-ish.
Where was I?
Playing songs on my guitar.
Doing poetry at a slam.
You were shopping for puffy shirts and
I don't remember that.
yeah, but I did, and it was a murder scene on my face. Wow. I can only imagine. Can you imagine checking out some?
And he didn't say anything to you?
No.
Like, you got a little something on your face there, bud.
No, he just let me bleed everywhere.
Wow.
It was gnarly.
I can't imagine doing that. I'm always, I don't know. I say that, and then I let a woman walk the length of the airplane with her skirt tucked up into her
did.
underpants.
That's the That's the undergarment equivalent of a bloody face.
It is.
It's the same thing.
That was a good story. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank
It wasn't
you.
a falling story, but I'll allow it.
I'm sure I've got a falling story somewheres. I'll
Well,
think
about it for next time. What's your favorite way to do business? Because this is going to be really sad to talk about.
What
Because
what was that question?
Because Jeff gave me the rundown.
That was the most broken English way to ask that question. What do you like best way to do business?
Listen,
No, we'll squish questions for you.
Jeff gave me the rundown on the hour and a half that he and Levi spent in the sauna.
Yeah, I couldn't
the
go
steamer.
because Ben was sick.
I know.
And I have never had more grown man sauna FOMO in my entire life.
Jeff told me to bring it up because he knew you'd be so.
I'm here dealing with a flu-ridden child. These two yahoos are in a schwitz for an hour and a half talking about God knows what, cutting me out of deals. Because you know where business happens?
The sauna.
In the schwitz.
The dry sauna.
Dude, what you do is
At Udonder.
it's because we strip it all down. We get down into the smallest towel we can. And we call it going Swedish.
We drink Scooter's coffee.
We drink Scooter's coffee in a Swedish towel in a mini skort.
Yeah.
And we make deals.
He said,
We don't sign them on paper. We sign them in the on the windows. Here's Brandon nurturing a child. These two.
I brought it up because he told me to.
I was so mad.
Said that you would be so mad. Guys, Brandon gets very upset when things happen without him.
Yeah, especially a good old-fashioned dude schwitz. Roasting bones with my guys.
I know.
And here I am.
I know.
Here I am.
Being dad of the year.
Yeah, it's these two
I know.
jabronis.
So that's a great place to do business. But I did want to bring this up because this made me laugh. I shared a couple weeks ago that Jeff was in Australia.
Yeah, I got left out of that too.
It was just Jeff. Levi was not there. So
Just
you're fine.
Jeff.
Just Jeff.
Welcome back to Just Jeff.
So he set up a meeting with a potential business partner.
He told me this. This is really funny to me.
And this gentleman, I would say he's probably in his 60s, I think is what Jeff said.
Prime time, it's the new 40.
Totally. And Jeff thought that they would have like a business lunch, as you
do.
A normal business meeting. And the guy said, well, let's go for a swim
Sure.
in the ocean.
Sure.
And that's what they did
Well,
for their business
here's the
meeting.
thing. You don't walk around with a bod like that and not get asked to take off your clothes to do business.
Listen,
This is the second time Jeff has disrobed for business in the last month.
it's true.
What sort of a private dancer for money scenario does Jeff have going on?
But just think about that.
He's gone from assassin to something totally different.
Guys, but just think about that for a minute. Someone you've never met. Let's just go bounce around the waves. Let's do some deals.
Could that be like a weird power move? Like just to see if Jeff would do it?
That's kind of what we were thinking.
Because here's the thing. Jeff does not shy away.
No?
From
And he
anyone.
didn't. He went gladly.
The guy sounds like Leland Van Loo.
Absolutely. And it turns out he has a surf shop.
He's going to go have a bit of a
Right
base
there.
jump.
That's right.
He's going to go swimming with sharks and have a bit of a base jump.
That's true.
Pfeffer!
Anyway, guys, this is where business is done now.
In the schwitz.
In the waves. Oh,
In the schwitz down under.
Both.
The
Yes.
Jeff Engle story.
Engle story. Maybe that's where he injured his ribs. He was bitten by a great white.
He didn't
even know.
He didn't tell you about the part where they just wrestled. It was just a couple of fellas wrestling at low tide.
He closed the deal.
If you pin me, I'll buy all your chemicals. Cover of the Wall Street Journal. Engle makes deal of the century. Pins Leland Van Loo in the surf.
Oh my gosh.
Has schwitz with one friend to reward himself. And then it's just a picture of me, single tear. I'll just have the song of myself.
Man. How is your algorithm?
So there's a fella, it's been interesting because I've had a front row seat to his ascension.
I feel like you've had that with a lot of people.
Yeah, well,
Wayne,
I'm an early adopter.
you really are. Always have been.
Jeremy Fragrance was one that I was an early adopter on.
Yep.
This guy's name is Davis Clark.
Okay.
And he's just a kind of a dude. He's a little dweeby, but he literally, when I found him, he had like 10,000 followers, which is a lot of followers. But as of today, it's literally been less than a month. 327,000.
No way.
And it's because people have just started crazy sharing his stuff. All he does is just give motivational words.
I love it.
And he's just like, had to get up and hit it real hard today. All the haters in the comments section, keep hating. It fuels me. Have a good Wednesday. And like he'll be like, I got to go crush these spreadsheets. It's like stuff like that. And I fully expected, because he's kind of a goon, but like in a lovable way.
Yeah.
And as I go through his comment section, I fully expected so much hate and people talking trash to him. All positivity.
Listen.
They're all just like, get it, Davis. And then it's like, there are people being like, I want to hate this guy, but I can't.
Yeah.
Davis, he's doing it. Also, there's a guy named Bevo. Here's what Bevo does. This is literally his claim to fame. He takes a bite of food, takes one bite, takes one chew, and then he just swallows it. And his whole comment section is, why don't you chew your food, dude?
Yeah.
And it looks so hard when he does it.
Ugh.
It's awful. And he's British.
Okay.
It's not awful because he's British.
Right.
But it's just weird.
Sponsor us, Britain.
It's just weird that his gimmick is not chewing his food.
It is weird.
Pay 5. Anyway, what's yours? How's yours?
The internet's so weird. Okay, I have a new cook. I would call her a cook. Hannah Taylor. She's Southern.
Okay.
And I haven't figured out her whole story, but I don't know. She has this kind of Southern barefoot Contessa vibe, and her husband's very manly, and he comes in and they have
First
this
off,
whole
bite your tongue because there's only one on a garden.
I know.
Dude,
I
you want to
know.
talk? You want
She's
to talk
in this
about
vein.
you want to talk about a show that's a Xanax, barefoot Contessa.
Right.
Jeez.
Right.
Anyway, sorry. Back to Hannah Taylor.
Anyway, she's great, and she makes there's a lot of butter, and she talks real slow with butter. Okay, the other one is a teacher named Samuel Sleeves, and his latest post was great. It's him gaslighting his Gen Z students with made-up slang.
That's fun.
So good.
Because you know what?
We'd be good at that.
Because they'll just adopt it because they don't want to get left behind.
I know.
By this crazy trend cycle that Tiggy Talk's got going on with us all.
I know. We should start that.
I like that.
We should start it too.
I don't know that we're cool enough.
Bite your tongue.
Okay.
We're not. Okay.
Bite your tongue so I can say it. We're not.
We're not at all. Okay. What you been watching, reading, or listening
Survivor.
to? I wanted to allow more time for this today.
Last season of Survivor, to gear up for this season of Survivor. I'm letting a couple episodes get gone before so I can kind of binge them. Great British Baking Show.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Which season are you watching of that one?
Gosh, we're just hopping around. I don't know where we are right now.
Okay.
Rahul's season was just the one.
Who
we
are the
just finished.
judges? Well, Prue.
Paul Hollywood and Prue.
Who are the hosts?
Noel and then the older lady.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, Mary maybe.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think it's
that's who's this season. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
The British woman on the Sweetie Baking Show.
It's
all the same, unless it's Prue, in which case it's she's jumping ship for her Post Malone collab soon. Yeah. But that I've been rewatching because I always have to have a rewatch comfort show. I've been rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's such a fun rewatch in honor of Captain Holt, Andre Brower recently passing away. I'm rewatching it. What a horrible one. So that I've been going down a lot of rabbit holes. There's this guy. Did I tell you about him? He's called What's the Dirt? And he just details hip hop beefs from the past.
No.
So I've been watching little YouTube shorts about hip hop beefs. Okay. So that's fun.
All right.
Yesterday, I listened to the entire album of Jolene by Dolly Parton. And I bought a shirt.
Sure.
I bought a Dolly shirt off of her Spotify shop.
You were
because I was in the zone.
Yes.
Today I'm listening to Ray Charles, a record.
Okay.
So that's me. I listened to a whole Sinead O'Connor record last week.
Oh gosh, R.I.P.
It's this thing that I've been doing with Weiser. He sends albums and I listen to them, and it's been super fun.
I like that.
Anyways,
Good for you.
Thanks.
Good
You're
for
really contributing to this portion of the show today.
I know you are. I've shared before that I love the show Abbott Elementary, and we've recently started watching that as a family.
I watched the creator and stars Hot Ones the other day.
Oh, nice.
She was a very charming lady.
Yeah, the show is very charming.
She was fun because she talked a lot. Apparently, she's like a big sitcom nerd, which makes sense that she made a sitcom.
Yeah.
But they were asking her about sitcoms from the past, and she's very knowledgeable about the history of sitcoms.
Okay.
Anyway, she was great. Sorry, back to your thing.
Yeah, no, I would highly recommend it. And
I've heard good things.
And I think Lindsay, as a teacher, would very much appreciate it because it's the faculty and all of the issues. Anyway.
God, I love the movie The Faculty with Josh Hartnett and Usher.
Okay. So it's great. The kids are loving it. And it's one, like The Office, because it's a mockumentary, like The Office, that picks up steam as you get to know the characters.
Sure. Well, yeah, you have to have some patience on the front end.
It is. And the kids right away picked up on, oh, this is the Jim-esque character.
Sure.
This is the Pam. This
Well,
is
and
the Michael.
that makes
is
sense, though, right? Because she understands the paradigm of what makes a sitcom tick. So
Exactly.
that's cool. Okay, yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot. You guys will enjoy it. And Benny could watch it with you.
Totally.
Well, I say that. So far, we're in season 1.
I watched John Wick 3 with him the other day. He's fine.
Very cool. Did you? We talked about Wonka. We watched Wonka last night.
It's delightful.
It's delightful.
It's delightful. And
Timotei.
they had a hard job because that could have gotten
Yep.
really hated on.
Yep. It was great.
I was ready to hate it.
Thoroughly enjoyed.
Didn't.
I'm also not proud of this, but you guys know that I will watch a season of Love is Blind. And I am doing that. And I'm not proud. But guys,
don't
I
tell her who wins.
can't not. I
Don't
can't
tell
not.
her who wins.
No,
Boston Rob.
don't do it.
Boston Rob wins Love is Blind.
Don't do it. Okay, guys, I also want to give another pitch for this podcast that I'm listening to, Dear John Doe. It's pretty good. And it's still being released an episode a week. But I'm enjoying it. Guys, it's true crime, but it's a great bit of storytelling. And I know I use that phrase a lot, but for a podcast to be successful for me, there's got to be some good storytelling, some good character development, and you get that here. And I love the narrator. I want to be friends with him.
Cool. Okay, so guys, listen to the John Deere podcast.
Okay. Guys, we appreciate your ratings and reviews. If you haven't left those for us, please do. They're so helpful. And make sure that you know what platform you're using, if they accept one or both or neither. But most of them do at least one, and we appreciate it. Okay, what is your warm heart?
I had a really nice interaction with a dear friend whose opinion on specific certain things I respect a lot, and he was very kind and very supportive and helpful yesterday.
Nice.
Friend Tyler. It was a really nice conversation that I got to have with him, so it was really nice.
Love that. Mine this week, shout out to my church community. You know, the church, again, I've said this before, gets a bad rap a lot of the time, and sometimes rightly so in our current climate, things that we're dealing with. But guys, if you can find a community with whom you identify and with whom you connect, I would highly recommend it. It's truly a gift. Yeah.
There it is, guys.
There it is, guys.
The pastor went to church with it.
I did. It's your community too, ding dong.
Have you seen the clip of Jon Stewart talking about the passing of his dog?
No.
You want to warm your heart and also wet your face?
No.
Watch it.
I can't. You know I can't.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Cold Hands and Warm Hearts. Jeff's ribs are doing fine.
Bye.
Bye.